What's good? Shout out to the real sports fans. Something spectacular sports. Let's get it. Check this out. The press conference was today for Kovalev versus Canelo, November 2nd, for Kovalev's WBO strap. If you're a real sports fan, you understand things. You can separate what other people think and really break shit down for yourself. Because a lot of times people, when it comes to sports, they just listen to what everybody else gonna say. Oh, Kovalev can't take it to the body. Canelo just gonna automatically win. Like it was that easy. Like Kovalev didn't beat Andre Ward the first time. Like even in the second Kovalev Andre Ward fight, it was kind of close too. It wasn't just like a blowout. You get what I'm saying? So people don't really study the boxing. I see right through it. But for those who don't know, that just listen to what everybody else say, look, you got to look at things for what they are sometimes and got to read between the lines. When you move up 15 pounds, so shout out to Canelo for not doing a rehydration. I know it's at 175, but I don't know if it's a rehydration clause where you can gain overnight. I don't know. But it's at 175. This is amazing because most in cases with Canelo, he'd do a catch weight. So that's good that they protected him. Kathy Duva protected Kovalev. Kovalev is looked at as the weaker of the champion. Beterbiev, Gosvick, and Bivol. But he has the biggest name. But one thing that people don't mention is how Kovalev is just a good boxer. I think people just look at Kovalev as just a crusher, and they say, oh, he got knocked out. He's a puncher. He got knocked out. And then now he's not really as good as people don't. I don't get it. Like, the dude got boxing game. He know his range. He got a good jab. We already know he got a nice right hand. He got power. His power hasn't, been super crushing people. But the dude got some pop. And Canelo, your chin at 160 is totally different than the chin at 175. So who knows if Canelo can stand up to that power. And we know a lot of times Canelo had lapses in his stamina. But one thing I can say about Canelo, and I got another video coming about just Canelo. I just wanted to talk about the Buddy Mcgirt X Factor. The Buddy Mcgirt X Factor, one thing I noticed since he's gotten with Buddy Mcgirt is it looks like he's more receptive. Because a lot of times he looked hard-hitted when he had John David Jackson. And he said, oh, I got this Russian trainer. But it looks like he got his ass knocked out a couple times. Now he's more receptive. So he's able to be a better boxer and make adjustments. If you look at his last fight with Anthony Yarde, he almost got out of there. I forget what round it was, like the 8th round. He made some adjustments and knocked him out. And knocked out Yarde in the 11th round. He even mentioned in the press conference afterwards that he didn't expect to knock Yarde out. So when you have a great trainer like Buddy Mcgirt, the X Factor, that shit means something. I'm telling you, it means something. Don't forget that Buddy Mcgirt was the trainer of Antonio Tarver when he knocked Roy Jones out back in 2004. And he even slightly revitalized Arturo Gotti's boxing game a little bit. But we see what happened when he fought Floyd. But I noticed that nowadays he's more receptive, and Buddy Mcgirt is an amazing trainer. He's an amazing trainer, so I'm sure he already got a game plan in mind. And one thing I like about him is he keeps Kovalev calm, and Kovalev is developing even a better identity. Because when you knock everybody else out like that, you start to just only believe in your power, and your ability to make adjustments isn't as good when you only believe in your power as much. So the Buddy Mcgirt X Factor, I got this fight. I say because we know how the judges are. I say I got this fight 50-50 right now. Maybe 51-49 Canelo. Because Canelo does have a chin. So if his chin can hold up to Kovalev's power with his upper body movement, that's going to make for a hell of a fight, man. This is going to be a hell of a fight, yo. One thing that's also working in Kovalev's favor, he only fought like a few weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, he fought Anthony Yarde. By the time that Canelo fight happens November 2nd, that's gonna be 6 months since he's last fought. 6 months. He usually fight Mexican Independent Holidays, which was last week. So Kovalev is a little fresher. He took some damage, but he's still fresher. So his body is still fresh. So now in training camp, he don't have to worry about losing as much weight. Now, of course, Canelo don't really got to gain too much weight, but he going to have to gain some power, and he going to have to gain strength because that's just naturally he's fighting a bigger guy, which is going to result in him losing some speed. So prior to the Jacobs fight, if the old Canelo comes back where his stamina isn't on point and he takes rounds off, that's going to favor Kovalev. And like I said, Buddy Mcgirt X Factor, game plan, his calmness in the ring, and his ability to allow Kovalev not to get too frustrated and stick to the game plan is very, very important. We've seen that happen. He basically dominated Eleider Alvarez in a rematch. So the Buddy Mcgirt X Factor, people was talking crazy if they just think he just going if Canelo just gonna beat him like that. You know what I mean? But I got a video coming up right after this about the Canelo situation. But Buddy Mcgirt, this fight is gonna be a good fight. May the best man win. And I'm gonna do even more breakdowns because, like I said, I gotta find out, because usually sometimes you'll have a secret thing come out if there's a rehydration clause. That makes a difference, y'all. If he had the way, even Danny Jacobs had a rehydration clause, and Danny Jacobs fight at 160. So of course they're not gonna market the fight because they want to look as real as possible. They already mentioned that it's at 175. Okay. So now we're gonna see. But the Buddy Mcgirt X Factor, don't sleep on Kovalev, yo. Don't sleep on Kovalev. Dude is a boxer. I think you're just looking at Kovalev as a knockout artist. He having me get knockouts, so y'all think he wasn't there. But we see what happened last fight. Straight knocked out Anthony Yarde, and Yarde had him out of there. So the ability to make that adjustment, look, man. Real sports fans, listen, y'all better study the game. Study the game. I'm out of here.